What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Dauntless video. Today we are joined by who has little bunnies jumping over his head, which is the only worthwhile thing in this entire event that's going on right now. But today we are not patrolling, we are pursuing. We are pursuing a Drask, and because there's only two kinds of Drasks, there's a normal Drask and there's a lesser Drask. We are fighting the normal Drask, and we're not using this build. We're using this build. If you live under a rock or you just don't peruse the internet very much, there is a YouTuber named, where is he? Derperific, D-E-R-P-E-R-I-F-I-C. Real cool, real chill. I recommend going and giving him a subscribble. This is, it's not an exact copy of his build. So this is like a, you don't have 2+3 zeal cells kind of build that's going on. I'm going to make a build for it if it actually works. But the gist of it is we got Etheric Attunement, which you don't really need. It's just kind of in here because you have so many of these cells going on. Iceborne, because we don't want to die. Predator, because hopefully we won't get hit. And hopefully then we won't die, because we're trying not to get hit. I know it's counterintuitive to have Predator and Iceborne. Just go with it. We have +6 Sharpened, +6 Zeal, +3 Cunning, and +3 Rage. I've thought about, because basically the deal with his build is you need to crit for it to work. Sure. This is his one-shot Malkarian build with an axe, not with a war pike. No, barely anyone uses a war pike, and it's my favorite. So, if you want to see someone who's better than me at war pike, go check out January and On over on Twitch. He also has a YouTube, but I don't think he uploads very much over there anymore. But alas, I got distracted. So, back in the day, Drask was out in the closed beta, and there was a heroic version. If you think Drask is just the most awful, unbalanced piece of junk behemoth that has ever existed, well, there was one that was worse. With that being said, Drask is my most hated behemoth. Most hated, hands down. When, oh boy, it was probably like 2 weeks into the closed beta, the heroic version of Drask, actually it might have been the alpha that the heroic version existed. I can't remember, but I know sometime either when the closed beta hit or or shortly into the closed beta, heroic Drask went bye-bye. Because heroic Drask was a piece of jerk behemoth. That being said, regular Drask is also a jerk. So, this build is not we're just gonna avoid that. We are lacking my bread and butter, which is attack speed. So, you know, I don't know what he's doing. He's lulling me into a false sense of security, that's what it is. Or he's broken. Okay, I won't have to complain about him at all, I guess. Just kidding. What are you doing? Woo! Alright, so we have a fully charged up thing. We're going to hit that, then we're going to blap him in the face. We missed his face. We're going to blap him in the face again. There we go. So, in order for this build to really work, you would want to... I can't reach that, really? Okay. You would want to dodge through an attack and then just, like, yeet out of there. What are you doing? I'm so scared. Why did that part of you hurt me? Because that gives you a little buff. And, so, oh boy. Boy, I don't even know if I should explain what his build does. So you have to dodge through an attack to get that buff. But you also have to not attack something. I completely missed with that shot. That's okay. For 5 seconds because Koshai weapons, right? So we're going to load that up. We do have the thing that charges up our shots. I feel like it's bugged because I was testing it earlier and it doesn't seem like it really charges up that quick. Maybe they nerfed it because it was the most popular one, even though it's not the best one. Oh, also we don't have Iceborne and Rage active. Let's get Rage active, shall we? Hit me. Hit me! Oh, he ran away. He's a jerk. That's okay, because now we have Rage active. So, basically, as you see, there's that little 2 swords and an X with a 5. That means our next 5 attacks deal bonus damage because Koshai weapon. Right? 50% more damage. Cool. We are using the Drask Lantern, which gives us bonus attack damage on our tap ability, which is why we are using Zeal. Zeal increases our lantern tap ability by a bunch. I don't know how that didn't hit me. And on top of that, you need to dodge through an attack before you do it. So you would dodge through an attack and then you would shoot him. But we just attacked him. There we go. That's how it's supposed to go. It's also supposed to be done on escalation with a certain amp, because the amp is busted. I was rolling, sir. But yeah, Drask was a big meanie, and they took away his heroic variant, and they haven't put one back in yet. Thank goodness. They just cursed us with Tempest-bound Shockjaw, or whatever his name is. But yeah, that's pretty much the history of Drask. He's really annoying. He shoots laser beams from his face. The thing that's annoying about him is all of his attacks have weird wind-ups. They all have weird wind-ups. Come on, weird wind-up me. Or don't, just yell a bunch. I want to break his tail because I hate him. So, see how his tail kind of lags behind the attack? That has caught... Ooh. I was even looking at his tail and I didn't see that little tail coming out. So here, he runs away, and then he's going to shoot 3 times because he's a jerk. You can tell I don't like Drask. Now he's, yep, going in rage the 2nd time because that makes sense. He's the only behemoth that does that. We're just going to use our tap ability and just spin a little bit. He's almost dead. There we go. If you have to axe. So, that was an interesting video. A little bit on Drask, a little bit on this build that I'm trying to pull off. If it works... You know, see the axe. Also, Odo has done a build on this, but he just did it yesterday, and Derp has had his video out for several days, so I'm not going to comment on how I feel about that. But yeah, I don't want to copy anyone's stuff. Someone claimed me of copying one of Odo's videos, and it's completely different. And I was mad about it. I'm like, bruh. He hasn't made a single video about this. Chill. But, yeah. Oh, also, I've been thinking about being like, hey, if you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe near the beginning instead of at the end. Because I don't know how many people actually make it to the end. So let me know what you guys think about that. But if you liked the video, like the video. If you didn't, dislike it. But let me know what you didn't like about it in the comments below. If you want to see more of me, subscribe to the channel. If you want to see more of me, you can head over to twitch.tv/ShockerCT422. Give me a follow over there, and I will talk to y'all next time. Bye!